The list of nominees for the selection of a new GCOM chairman is now down to 13, as the negotiation teams Thursday have now decided to pass the selection process onto the leaders of the PPP and the APNU OFC. The president's representatives were Joseph Harmon, Kamraj Ramjatan and Walter Lawrence, and opposition team Gail Teixeira, Anil Nandalal and Bishop Juan Edgel. The list in the commencement of dialogue on Monday comprised a total of 90 names for consideration, 8 from the president and 11 from the opposition. The teams met 3 times this week, where the 13 names were shortlisted. From this, the president and opposition leader will now further break down the list to 6. Opposition Chief Whip Gail Teixeira, speaking with the media after the meeting Thursday, said at this stage he does not think that it is possible to go much further with the process. Gail said the two parties, however, have different definitions on what shortlisting means.
The definition of shortlisted is problematical for us because we still want to know, and we would have hoped today that we would have learnt of which of the 5 shortlisted were not unacceptable to the president. We did not get that, and as Mr. Harmon correctly pointed out, the definition we were given, or the clarity we were given, was that shortlisted meant with a view to proceeding or moving in the direction of reaching consensus on or acceptability.
However, Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Harmon, told the media that he was confident that further deliberations would have proven more productive.
We believe that the engagement is still active and that we do not agree that it cannot bear fruit. We believe it is still active, that even if it goes to the president and the leader of the opposition and they say, look, let us revert to the team to get certain things clarified, then certainly that can be done.
Public Security Minister Kamraj Ramjatan said the government side, in a way, feels cheated, since the two sides have hammered out 5 nominees from the opposition side, but the president's 8 names were not considered by the opposition.
Literally, they are dismissing the 8 names, stating that we don't have to say whether that should be narrowed down further, so that with that narrowed down from the 8, let's say 4 or whatever it is, they will now have 5 and 4, and then we could probably leave that with the president and the leader of the opposition to then work out their 6 from that. They didn't want at all to move in relation to that 8. That is not the hammering out process.
This means all 8 of the names suggested by the president will go to the 2 heads for consideration, along with the 5 from the opposition's list. The names shortlisted from the opposition were not released to the media.